What's up? Welcome to the Vegas Benchwarmer channel. This is the Benchwarmer podcast. My name is Eric. He hate me 702. Kelderock is out today. Sam, he has to take his kittens or cats to the veterinarian. And then Jeremy, I don't know where the hell Jeremy's at. Jeremy might be sleeping. We don't know where he's at right now. And Mo's schedule changed for work. So he basically gets off really early. He works like a graveyard shift. So as of right now, you just have me. We'll see what happens if Jeremy joins later on, but right now it's just me. So we got a couple things to talk about. Um, First thing we're going to talk about is the NBA playoffs. So NBA playoffs, NBA playoff predictions. I've been having a lot of fun traveling on the road, and my TV doesn't leave ESPN or TNT. So we have some nitty gritty getting down. It's getting down to the nitty gritty in the playoffs. I think there's only one game left today. That's today. And then you will have mostly everybody plays today. See the games, yeah. Or tomorrow, I'm sorry, tomorrow, not today, tomorrow, Sunday. So yeah, you have basically the whole entire league playing tomorrow. So you have your most of your seating locked up. You have the West has a couple people that they are going to just here to say Raiders. West has some people. The West has I think it's what 4, 5, 3, 4. Yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think those are the ones that are still up for grabs. So yeah, any of those could happen, but they're already clinched. We know who is in the playoffs. We know what's going to happen. So let's go ahead and we'll get into it. So we'll start with the Western Conference. Right now we got the Thunder, the Rockets, the Lakers. That's 1, 2, 3. Thunder's already clinched the one. Rockets have already clinched the two. Lakers, Nuggets, Clippers. One of those three, that's 3, 4, 5. I don't know what the tiebreaker situation is, but one of those three, I think those could move up. So if like the Nuggets win and the Lakers lose, they could go to 3. But the Lakers cannot go to 6. So they're going no less than 4 or 5. Then you have the Warriors, Timberwolves, Nuggets, Clippers. Those could all switch. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. Those could all switch places. Just based off of tiebreakers. I'm not sure. But then you have the Grizzlies, the Kings, and the Mavericks. So you have your 10. So I mean, if we just went by what it would play, you'd have your play-in. You'd have your 7, 8 play each other, and you'd have your 9, 10. So we're gonna say the Timberwolves, Grizzlies, and then we're gonna say the Kings, Mavericks. I'm definitely gonna go with the Timberwolves. Timberwolves win that one. They get the 7 seed, and I'm gonna go with the Kings. Kings beat the Mavericks, and the Kings beat the Grizzlies. I don't know what the fuck the Grizzlies are doing. John needs to stop doing hand gestures, gun gestures. I don't know what he's doing. This dude is not a gangster. So basically, yeah, that's how I would go. I would say you'd have. I'm just gonna keep it the same. Thunder, Rocket, Lakers. Thunder 1, Rockets 2, Lakers 3, Nuggets 4, Clippers 5, Warriors 6. 7 would be the Timberwolves, and 8 would be the Kings when they start playing. So I mean, in that scenario, you have the 8-1 Thunder Kings. Thunder's gonna beat the hell out of the Kings. I do think the Kings may make it close a game or two, but overall, the Thunder's gonna beat the hell out of the Kings. Then we have the Rockets Timberwolves. That's going to be a great series. Young Rockets team, Udoka being the coach. Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards is that guy. Rudy Gobert, Mike Conley. They got some players. Jaden McDaniels. Yeah. So that would be a great series right there. I'd be rooting for the Timberwolves. And I would as much say that the Timberwolves would upset the Rockets. You're going to have, in this scenario, the Lakers Warriors, which would be an amazing series, 3-6. Everybody would love that. 7 games. Jimmy Butler, Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, Luka, LeBron, Austin Reeves, the only team that has 2 white superstars. Granted, one's whatever he is, Slovenia, whatever Luka is. I don't know what he is. So yeah, I would definitely go with the Lakers. And then you got the Nuggets Clippers. The Clippers to me are the most dangerous team if Kawhi's healthy. I don't know what's going on. I have no clue why the Nuggets fired their coach. That was shocking to me that Mike Malone got fired. We can touch on that in a second. But I'm definitely going to go to the Clippers. So then you would have the Thunder. Yeah, it would be Thunder, Clippers, Lakers, Timberwolves. Yeah, Lakers, Thunder, Thunder Lakers in the finals. I don't know who would win that. I would root for Shea. I don't know. I'd root for LeBron. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a Lakers fan. I'm a Sixers fan. Sixers suck. Everybody knows that. Can't stand them. That's why I'm wearing the KC hat. KC's doing okay, by the way. They're not doing great, but my fantasy baseball team is, mwah, it's amazing. But I'm rooting for LeBron to get another ring. Just 100% rooting for him to get another ring. I would love to see Luka get a ring. I think it's good for the NBA when LeBron and the Lakers and the Celtics and certain teams are really, really good. So I would love to see Luka get a ring. I also love the fact that Dallas fans are still talking shit to Nico Harrison and saying fire him. Mavericks don't get out of that play. Ooh, excuse me. Mavericks do not get out of the play-in tournament. Play-in. So yep, I would have Thunder Lakers in the conference finals. If we go to the Eastern Conference, this one's going to be fun. The whole entire playoffs is going to be fun to me. Eastern Conference, we got Bulls, Heat, Magic, Hawks. That's the play-in. We'll just get rid of them real quick. So I'm gonna definitely say Magic and Hawks. I'm gonna keep it 7-8 the same way it is. So we'll have Cavs. The Bulls don't have nobody. The Heat don't have. They have Tyler Hero, but that's about it. So I mean, the Hawks still have that rookie that they got. They got Trey Young still. And then the Magic got Pablo Bancaro. They got that Wagner guy. I think that's his name. The other European white dude. Hey, American white guys, y'all need to get better. Come on, we need more of y'all. I'm tired of saying that. The European people. So we got Cavs, Celtics, Knicks, Pacers, Bucks, Pistons, Magic, Hawks. Cavs and Hawks done. 5 games, maybe 4 most likely. Celtics, Magic done. 5 games, maybe 4 most likely. Then you got the Knicks and the Pistons. That's going to be a great series. If you weren't watching the game, I think it happened yesterday or day before when the Knicks kind of got into it because Dennis Schroeder stand over him, and then PJ Tucker came out of nowhere and pushed Dennis Schroeder. That's going to be a physical, old school '80s type of game where they talking shit. I would love to see Cade Cunningham do some shit against the Knicks. Ultimately, I think the Knicks will win. I just think they have too much. They have too much. It's Cade and them are good, but they're young. The Knicks. I mean, the Knicks are really unfair. They're like a 2K team that you would build if you were doing a My League rebuild. So, I mean, what they got? Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, Anunoby, Carl Anthony Towns, and I'm missing whoever they're Mitchell Robinson still. So, I mean, they got to. Do they still got Mitchell Robinson? Let me make sure. Let's check. Let's check. Let's check. Let's see who we got. Who am I missing? So, Anobi, Josh Hart. There we go. So they got Josh Hart, Carl Anthony Towns. Yeah, Mikal Bridges. Yep, they got Mitchell Robinson, Cameron Payne. So that's literally like a My League rebuild team. So, but I think the Knicks are just too much for them. Bucks Pacers going to be a great series. Hopefully, Damian Lillard can come back, be healthy, but he's not. Um, I know he's probably out for the season, but I mean that's going to be a good series. I would say the Bucks beat the Pacers. So if we're looking at that, we're gonna have the Bucks and the Cavs. We're gonna have the Celtics and the Knicks. Another great series. The Celtics and the Knicks. They played the overtime game a couple nights ago. So that's gonna be another great series. Another hard fought series. What's up, buddy?
What's up?
How you doing?
Forgot what time it was.
I know. So
It's been one of those fucking weeks.
yeah, I can understand. Trust me, I get it. I completely get it. I'm going through the playoff predictions. It's NBA anyway, so I know you don't watch it. Yeah, so we're so I got Knicks.
Exciting.
So Knicks, Celtics, Cavs, Bucks. Ultimately, I think it's going to be the Cavs and the Celtics in the um in the conference final. The Cavs I think have a lot with Allen and Mobley and they're Garland, Mitchell. They're they're a very, very good team. So I think we're gonna get the Cavs and Celtics in the finals and the Lakers and the Thunder in the conference finals. I'm rooting for the Lakers. I don't like the Celtics, so I'm gonna say the Cavs. I would love to see LeBron versus his old team, Cleveland, in the finals. Very similar to what happened with LeBron in Miami when he played the Miami Heat in the 2020 finals. So I would love to see that again. So I'm rooting for the Cavs and the Lakers to make the NBA finals, with the Lakers ultimately winning. So how was your week, buddy?
Where do we start?
I don't know.
Whew. It's a week. Definitely a week.
No, I got.
How long do you think a jail sentence is for beating the shit out of people?
Well, it depends on the. It would basically depend on. Let me hold on. Let me put my lawyer cap on. My lawyer cap on. I've been watching a lot of some of these shows because I have a lot of time. Right now, I'm about to start watching The Blacklist, and I don't know if you've seen that show with Raymond Reddington. That motherfucker's smart as shit. So, what I would say is it depends on the situation, um, and what you beat them with.
You know, there's a reason I don't listen to so-called experts.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, I was in Elko. If that makes you feel any better.
Oh God,
Yeah. So,
I think I would have much rather been in Elko though.
yeah, no, yeah, I was just. I'm home this week, so it's lovely. But
Oh yeah, don't forget about Thursday,
what time Thursday?
5 o'clock. I hear a cold. I hear a cough.
I don't have a cough. So the problem that we
I
have
hear
is no,
I
listen,
hear a
listen.
thickness.
So the problem that we have is so I had the assistant manager for the
You guys
store
hear that?
Vegas quit. So Sheree's mom actually has one of my employees' mom actually has an appointment to take her to go get her prosthetic leg on Thursday. So she requested PTO. So I don't get off till 6.
You guys hear that? Yeah, I hear some coughing. I heard yeah. I also heard something about not my fucking problem.
Ain't nobody paying attention. I get it. I get it. Like I will definitely be there, but I won't be there till after like 6:30.
Cause doors open at 5. Tickets start at will call. Let me
Maybe
check.
want to go watch a live wrestling show on Thursday. Oh, you look so cute.
Let's see.
So maybe later. So yeah, so I forgot all about that. Have you been so okay, have you been watching wrestling?
Yeah.
So I've only been watching really I would say what is it? Raw. That's really all I've been watching is Raw. Because I don't watch SmackDown. What are you doing? So I don't watch SmackDown. All I've been really watching is Raw. So, but I am highly, highly excited for WrestleMania. Um, very, very excited. What do you
17th.
think?
The
Huh?
17th is the kickoff to WrestleMania.
hmm That's why TNA's here. As soon as I got said the tickets, I remember that we went to the one last year or the year before. I think it was last year. Yeah. So we have Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Seth Rollins. What do you think about that? What do you think about that storyline right now? How are you liking it with the Wiseman?
Um, I liked it until Seth pulled up with his "Now you owe me a favor."
Yeah.
That was like that's not how the favor, getting a favor works.
That's not how that works. Yeah.
Like
Because you didn't take
that
my head off. I owe you something now.
that whole situation. I think Paul Heyman is going to turn on Roman and CM Punk, and it's going to end up being Seth Rollins winning. But
damn it, I can't argue that. I don't want that to happen, but I can't argue that.
I don't want it to happen either. But I don't think I think that's ultimately going to be what the story is going to be, because somebody brought up, if you notice, when Paul Heyman took over for Roman Reigns and CM Punk, they were at exactly where Seth Rollins is in his career, and
Yeah,
that Paul Heyman coming into the fold with Seth Rollins would be what gets him over the hump.
but we've already had that with Seth Rollins. We had that with Triple H.
Yeah, but Seth Rollins is still there.
I know. So, I mean, Seth Rollins is so accomplished. He comes out. So, are we saying Seth Rollins is turning heel? Because you can't have, like, he's already doing heelish shit as is when he almost stomped his head in.
He was a heel whenever he was.
He's a tweener. He does. He
But
came
he was a heel whenever he was what did they call themselves?
the Shield.
No, after he broke up the Shield and then he allied himself with Triple H and Stephanie.
Oh no, he's been a heel multiple times. But like I'm talking about, like right now, he's doing heelish stuff, but he's been doing babyface stuff leading up to this storyline. Like he went out and helped Cody against Roman Reigns, the big bad guy. Do you see what I'm saying? So that was just a WrestleMania ago. But a good guy doesn't threaten to stomp somebody's head in. That's a manager or a wise man.
Yeah, but it's against CM Punk, who
It doesn't matter.
He truly has beef with.
Oh yeah, everybody knows. Yeah, the problem with CM Punk, we know that CM Punk. I don't.
I don't know.
I'm not.
I like CM Punk.
It's not that this is. It's not that don't. It's not that I don't like him. Like I think he's pretty good. I like his in-ring work. His stuff on the mic is good. I just think in this rivalry, he's getting completely overshadowed. I think Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins are running laps around him.
Well, I at this point I could care less about Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is another Hollywood part timer. I don't really give a shit.
Stop it. Roman Reigns is the tribal
Is
chief,
a part timer who only shows up
listen,
when he wants to. So I don't really give a fuck. Like
he's a tribal chief, and you will acknowledge him.
He has no tribe. Shut up.
You will acknowledge him.
He has no tribe, and I'm not acknowledging shit.
Look, Roman Reigns bad as shit. You think Randy will get a match? No, I don't think Randy Orton's going to get a match. Unless they try to throw him.
I think Randy Orton is definitely going to get a match, and I bet you it's going to be against Solo.
And no, unless
after last night.
No, as of right now, like it's basically booked. So you're gonna. So I mean, so for instance, this is what they're saying.
There's going to be a match added, and it's either going to be It's either going to be Solo Sikoa, or fucking Nick Aldis is going to fucking put on his ring gear and fucking get in.
No, we're not going back to Nick Aldis putting on ring gear. Stop.
He just fucking RKO'd Nick Aldis again last week Friday.
It doesn't matter. You can RKO a fucking general manager. It's okay. Stop it.
Watch, that's going to be.
They'll probably fight. They'll probably fight on the first. They'll probably main event the Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania.
Well, you have to understand, this will be Orton's 20th WrestleMania.
I don't give a fuck. It'll be his 80th. He's still going to be in the next one. He's not going nowhere. He's RKO and everybody out of it. I just don't. To me, I would like to see if with him, with these older guys, right, and the ones that have been in here for so long, I would like to see big rivalries for them. I would like to see more of the big. By the way, do you know Undertaker only has 7 championship reigns?
That's because he was dead.
But that's just kind of.
I mean, you can't do much when you were dead.
Randy having the match on the kickoff show is just putting him on there. So you might as well just they could squeeze another match in here. They could. Because if you look at it, they got Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Seth Rollins main eventing night 1. You got this is what's being reported: Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair for the WWE Championship.
Well, I mean, we can replace those two.
Yeah, but you're not going to replace them.
We
Stop
could
it.
take those two off and just put
You're
in a
not taking their
fucking.
golden. They're not
We
taking the
could
John
put in a
Cena.
circus act there, and I'll be fucking more
They're
inclined to
not
watch.
taking the John Cena.
We could put the bear that you have to wind up and it goes like this, and I'll be fucking watch that more over fucking Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton.
Okay, she's a 14-time world champion.
I don't give a fuck if she's a 16-time fucking world
Okay,
champion.
so then
She's
they got the United.
She's a fucking facial reconstructed surgery, fucking Botox, fucking 600-year-old fake ass bitch.
She's not that old.
Bitch, she looks that fucking old.
No shit. She grew up with Ric Flair. What do you think? That would stress you out too.
Well, so I mean, that doesn't help you keep getting divorced.
True. You got LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu for the United States Championship. You got Jade Cargill versus Naomi.
I'm excited for that match.
Oh, well, of course we are. Of course we are. But you know who's going to win.
Jade's going to win.
Jade's going to win. And it needs to be, this is what they need to do. They need to stop bullshitting. This Jade versus Naomi needs to have some sort of stipulation. It needs to be like I wouldn't even say like a no holds bar match or a street match or a cage. This needs to be a blow off to you know what I'm saying, to the fucking travesty that happened. They need to go back to those times where you have these big blow off matches at WrestleMania. Because remember, some of the greatest matches are the end of the great rivalry. So you need to give more to them than just a regular match. They need to have multiple weapons that they can use. Kendo stick. I don't give a fuck. They need to have some shit. You see what I'm saying? Barbed wire match. I don't care. Okay, we need to stop bullshitting and give them a real blow off to the blow off of the blow offs. Like, you know. So, okay. The World Tag Team Championships. First of all, WWE, I have a problem with you guys, and I feel personally attacked. Okay? I don't know why I feel personally attacked, but I am so fucking sick of every time a tag team, or especially in this scenario, I can give you two, a tag team goes to a heel, y'all give them some fucking rap music. So fucking sick of this. Because the New Day used to have the power of positivity, and then they went heel on them, and now they come out, and it is literally like some rap music. I'm fine with it. It sounds fire, but you did it with the Usos as well. Look, all I'm saying is not all rappers are bad, okay? Some of them are, but not all.
Well, the music they come out to sucks, so guess what? New Day sucks.
The New Day rocks.
No, the fuck they don't.
The New Day
what they did to Big E, they suck. They're fucking terrible.
Rocks. The New Day rocks. So don't get me wrong. I think it's weird because I don't want to say they need to bring somebody in, but they need an enforcer. So like seeing them fight, you know, the War Raiders on Raw, and they went to town and they're like, oh, he's going to end his career. They put a neck on. Y'all need an enforcer. Y'all need to bring in some muscle. Y'all need somebody that can throw some motherfuckers. They need to add a bodyguard or something like that if they win the championship.
Why? So they could treat him like Big E?
Huh?
Why? So they could treat him like Big E?
Yeah, that's fine. The problem that you have is Big E is injured. He may never ever wrestle again. So they need to get some muscle. You know what I'm saying? They win the tag team championship by nefarious means. Then people want to get it back at them. The War Raiders are pissed. So then they bring in some muscle. So that way they could hide behind the muscle. Because they're both kind of small. Especially Xavier Woods, because he's going to be the mic. So he could be talking shit, hiding behind the muscle. But the muscle's got to be able to fight. We need somebody that's for hire, like the APA. Hot take: Fatu going to win the title and leave the bloodline. I don't. Yeah. I think that's over. And then they have this match, the El Grande Americano versus Rey Mysterio. I don't know if you've been following that. That is the stupidest shit I've ever seen in my life.
It's Chad Gable.
We all fucking know it's Chad Gable, okay? We know it's fucking Chad Gable.
Everybody on fucking X going, no, Chad Gable don't have a fucking match in fucking WrestleMania, but fucking
El Americano, El Grande.
Americano has a fucking match.
But Chad Gable doesn't have a match on WrestleMania. Grande Americano does. And we have seen them in the same place at the same time. How is that possible? We've seen them.
We haven't seen them at the same exact time.
We have. Chad Gable was on an interview, and they were arresting
you saw somebody. You saw somebody in that match.
Oh, okay. So now we're just gonna not believe Chad Gable, who is a very upstanding citizen.
I will never believe Chad Gable, who parades around like a fake fucking Kurt Angle.
That is low. That is uncalled for. Chad Gable and Kurt Angle. Chad Gable is not an American hero like Kurt Angle, but still, Chad Gable is very, very talented. And they give him. Remember when he was fucking Shorty G?
Fuck. That's why he should not have a match at WrestleMania. Just because he was Shorty G, he should never have a match at WrestleMania.
We're not going to disrespect Chad Gable no more, okay? And then you got the World Heavyweight Championship, Gunther versus Jey Uso, right?
I hope Jey wins that, but I think they're going to let fucking Gunther win it.
No, Jay's going to win.
I hope they do, but I have a feeling they're going to let Gunther win.
Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like the way it's been handled. Gunther, the whole zip tying Jay to the rope and beating up his brother. Yeah, that was like, okay, but you don't seem sadistic. Like you're smiling and everything. It's not what I'm expecting. And then even in Jay's promo, I don't know if he knows what he be talking about sometimes. I don't know if he's high out of his mind sometimes.
Promos suck.
Jay said in his promo, you know what you do this week, Goose? Well, you know what I had to do? I had to call my mom, Oos, and I had to tell my mom, Oos, that her son didn't. She said, why didn't you protect him? First of all, when does a mom tell a younger brother to protect the older brother? Never heard no shit like that. Second of all, I know they're just by a little bit. Second of all, he said, I had to tell her I was afraid of her. I was afraid of you, Oos. And then 5 minutes later, he goes, you know what I was realized when I was standing right there seeing my brother's blood? I ain't afraid of you no more. I was like, wait, hold on. Stop, mug. You said during the week you had to inform your mom that you were afraid of him. But yet, when you... Shut up. Yeah, so I wasn't 100%. I'm not 100% on board with this. I don't like Gunther. Oh, that would be lovely. Wesley joining the New Day.
I'm over the whole New Day thing. Like,
shut the hell up. Stop. Okay, like, what is up with this disrespect? Why are we disrespecting everybody?
Like, take your bootios and go home.
Hey, I have a box of bootios.
Like, I don't care.
Why are we being so disrespectful to one of the greatest tag team champions ever, the New Day?
I am Team Big E. I am not Team New Day.
Listen,
I am Team New Day sucks.
This is controversial, okay? This is very controversial, what I'm about to say. What I'm saying right now is that the New Day rocks.
They sucks.
New Day rocks.
Sucks.
New Day rocks.
Sucks.
New Day rocks.
Sucks.
Someone lives in Vegas and has a box of bootios. That's not surprising. Bootios. It was the cereal the New Day came out with. It wasn't even a cereal.
Eric got booty holes.
It wasn't even a cereal. It was a box with like a t-shirt in it. And then they came out with the cereal. Okay, so right now, so they could put it on night 2 because they got AJ Styles and Logan Paul, and
Why the fuck does Logan Paul have a fucking WrestleMania match?
because he brings
What
in a
did
lot.
this fucking retarded fuck ever fucking do?
He brings in a lot of eyes.
I don't give a
He
fuck if he brings in a lot of fucking
he was the United States champion,
for 10 seconds.
and he's really not that bad.
I'm about to leave. Where's the leave?
I did say he was
Where's the
good.
leave? Where's the leave studio?
Think about it. Hold on. One of the most viral videos of all of the Royal Rumble, or whatever the match was
I
was
don't
Braun
give a
Breaker's
fuck.
spear of I Show Speed.
He
I'm
also
not
went
as
to,
mad.
he also went to Japan and filmed somebody dead hanging from a tree.
I'm not as mad as these guys as I am the fucking comedians that Burt Kreischer and Tony Westcliff. Rey Mysterio has the match because of the fact that he's a legend, and Chad Gable is also a legend. So they
Look,
need
I
to.
would watch fucking 17 Rey Mysterio matches at WrestleMania before I want to watch fucking one Logan Paul
Okay.
fucking match at WrestleMania.
Well, I'm
And it's
sorry.
fucking Logan Paul versus fucking AJ Styles. What
I'm
the
sorry.
fuck?
Dom Mysterio has a fucking WrestleMania match.
Right, and he doesn't deserve it.
Okay, so we'll move on to the AJ Styles. Well, AJ Styles deserves one.
For what?
It's fucking
What's he done? What has he done all year other than
It's
being injured?
AJ Styles.
Other than having been injured all year, what has he done?
He is the phenomenal one.
What's he done all year to
He
deserve a
is
WrestleMania match?
AJ Styles. That's all you have to know.
He's done nothing.
Okay, Women's Tag Team Championship. Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez versus Bayley and Laura Valkyrie.
Liv and Raquel or whatever.
Now, Bayley and Valkyrie just fought each other.
Yeah, and then last night they went through
Tag Team Gauntlet.
yeah.
So
And they came in. They came in as a first team.
Yeah, and they lasted after having a match against each other for the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah.
Bayley turns heel.
I don't think Bayley's going to turn heel, but they're not going to win.
Bayley's gonna turn heel.
They're going to leave the tag team titles on Liv and Raquel.
She showed
I think they're going to end up giving the tag team titles to was it the last team that came through the gauntlet? Or the next to last team? I forget the girls' names.
Well, Bayley showed it on on Monday when she lost and she originally walked away and then came back and raised her hand. She gave you a momentum that she's gonna turn heel. This was probably gonna be the match until John Cena said he would turn heel.
Till John Cena was a bitch.
Yeah, so that's probably Rock is still involved in the whole entire production of it. He's still involved in the storyline. But once John Cena said he was going to turn heel to go for a 17th championship, that nixed anything that they had. Doesn't matter what The Rock wanted from there, and that's just too big of a storyline. Next, we got Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre. I don't care.
I just want to see Drew McIntyre get screwed again. I love it. I just fucking laugh every time he gets screwed. It's just fucking hilarious to me.
Yeah, it is funny. He gets so mad.
Because he's so cocky and he's like, woe is me. I get screwed every fucking time. Blah, 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 blah. Bitch, shut the fuck up. I hope he gets screwed again.
So I'm not answering that phone call right this second. That was a Z order. So yeah, and then you have Braun Breaker versus Penta versus Finn Balor versus Dom. They're setting up for Finn Balor to leave Judgment Day, or because
Judgment Day should just be disbanded anyway.
It really should right now. So they're setting up for him to leave Judgment Day. So I don't like Braun Breaker.
I don't like it either, but just because he runs really fast in the ring.
And because he's a Steiner Steiner person.
I
I think
wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if they pull out a Penta winning this match.
I was just about to say that. I think Penta's going to win.
I wouldn't be
Yeah,
surprised if Penta doesn't win this match. Breaker's keeping the title.
I agree with you. I think Penta's going to win, and that way they can move Breaker up to the more main event scene.
Yeah,
And he'll probably be the first challenger to Jey Uso.
I could see that.
Yeah, 100%. He's got the Goldberg,
He's got
Yeah,
the Steiner. He's got the Steiner fucking cardio.
yeah, 100%. Well, that's funny because in the beginning, the Steiners had great cardio when they were younger. It wasn't until he
And
became
then
big.
they started with all their steroids.
Exactly. Okay, so one match that I have been 100% into: Io Sky, Bianca Belair,
I was into this match
and
until
Rhea
the
Ripley.
whole fucking Rhea Ripley shit just kept on fucking coming and then fucking coming and then coming. Like, holy fuck, Rhea Ripley. Your whole fucking the whole last year and a half, 2 years has been literally Rhea Ripley has fucking it's either been Rhea Ripley and Liv or Rhea basically salivating and fucking drooling all over Io Sky. And now that Rhea was beat for the title, now she keeps inserting herself in this fucking title match. I don't
Well,
think I don't think Rhea's winning this match anyway.
well, I first of all, I am so fucking sick of the disrespect that you are throwing at all of these amazing ass fucking people. First, it's the New Day. Now it's Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley
Wait,
can't do anything
that
without
day, what
having.
are we talking about here? What is wrong? Did you wake up and stub your toe?
Look, I love Rhea Ripley, but fucking
Are
Christ,
you
when she works with
serious?
anybody other than fucking Liv or Io, she's boring as fuck.
They don't have. That's not her fault that they haven't built up the division.
It's
It's
her
not her
fault that
fault
she can't work with anybody else.
because she's fucking no. They just
She
haven't built up.
sucks.
No, the problem is she's so imposing. That's why her and Io always have good matches because of the fact that they work opposite. So she does need a really good worker to work with. That's why her and Charlotte Flair had good matches. But the problem is she can't have a good match. Liv Morgan's not even that good of a fucking wrestler. Like the women's division is not good. It's really not. You have Bayley, you have Charlotte, and that's why Charlotte Flair came back and got immediately inserted into the match. I'm not saying Valkyrie's not great, but she's not amazing. But you have a lot of average or below average women wrestlers that have been put in the spotlight, and they can't keep up with them. Rhea Ripley is not a technician like Bret Hart that's going to make everybody look fucking good. She's a powerhouse. That's what she does. Very similar to Bianca Belair. But you don't. Mia Kim's nowhere to be seen.
I mean, she can barely have herself. She can barely make herself look good without certain other people involved in her stories.
Well, I get that, but that's why I'm excited for this match because they kind of painted themselves in a corner. That's the problem that they had. They
Yeah,
painted
you had to have Io Sky in this story for it to be any good, or else fucking Rhea versus Bianca would suck.
Well, yes, because it would be a full powerhouse match. It would be a match that would be them beating the shit out of each other. So you insert somebody like Io that can fly and add another dimension. Look how the whole storyline's been built. It's literally they're
Is
being
Rhea
bullies.
Rhea acting like a pretentious little bitch that can't
Yes.
fuck. She's acting like a fucking an ex that won't go the fuck away.
Well, Bianca Belair is, don't get me wrong. I normally love Bianca Belair, but at the same time, she's not telling a great story anyway. You have these two that are going at each other, and Io is beating the shit out of both of them with jump moonsaults and fucking jumping out of the thing, and they're slapping each other. So but it's been interesting because Rhea has a gripe. Rhea is 100% right. Like we said it in the beginning. At some point in time, Rhea would have been disqualified, and Io wouldn't even have won the title, and she would have kept the title. So I mean, she does have a gripe.
Yeah, but then they allowed Bianca to be the special guest, and then Rhea put her hands on the special guest referee.
Yeah, and so did Io.
Right. So then they're both disqualified, and guess what?
Yeah,
Rhea's mad about it. So
Rhea.
then, she throws a
Hold
fit
on.
like a little baby again.
Rhea didn't do shit. Adam Pierce came out immediately after the match. Rhea was pissed as shit because she lost her championship thing. Adam Cole came out. They were talking. Adam Cole basically came out, or Adam Pierce came out and scolded all of them and completely inserted her into the match, which we knew that was going to be the outcome anyway.
Yeah, because Rhea can't carry anything on her own.
Buddy, stop! Oh my god, I don't know what I'm going to do. Hold on. I need to get a sweet tart. I need to get some sugar in me because I don't know what's going on here. The disrespect. Rhea, oh my God, carried this whole entire division on her back for a while.
It's time for something new.
Okay. Final match. Cody versus John.
Oh, there's going to be interferences like a motherfucker.
Yep.
You're going to have The Rock come out. You're going to have the fucking non-wrestler who was there. What the fuck was his name? The singer? The rapper? What the fuck?
Yeah, I can't think of, why am I drawing a blank?
I can't remember the fuck his name.
Yeah.
That's how pointless it was to have him there in the first place. Oh, and I'm taking Patty by decision.
We'll get to that.
But and then I don't know. I think there's going to be a wild fucking turn in this match. I think something crazy is going to happen. I just don't know what.
You think there's going to be a turn?
Yeah, I think there's something crazy is going to happen.
Do you think Cody is going to align with The Rock?
I think from night one, from the wise man turning on Roman Reigns and CM Punk and aligning with Seth Rollins, I think CM Punk is going to be pissed off, and I think that's going to turn into the CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes story.
So you think CM Punk is going to interfere in the Rock match?
So, I don't know. I'm conflicted whether he's going to interfere or he's going to come down and he's just going to, after the match, and start throwing blows with Cody Rhodes.
I think
just because he's pissed off.
I think Cody Rhodes needs to turn heel.
Yeah, we need to get rid of that blonde hair. One of us needs to go to WrestleMania with black dye in a bottle.
Yeah, because his act is literally the same as what it was last year for the build. Underdog. So I think he needs to turn heel. Jimmy is out in the hospital with stitches. Jimmy Uso. He got beat up on Raw 2 Mondays ago by Gunther after he challenged him to a wrestling match. Naomi and Kate should be in a street fight. I said that. Yep.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
But instead, they have the Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest as a Sin City street fight.
I got Michael Chandler. I can see the Patty by decision. I got Michael Chandler by I got Michael. I don't know why. I'm feeling Michael Chandler's gonna just beat him up.
I think Chandler's time is up. I think
this is like that last.
I think it's time for him to go sit on a couch.
I think this is like that last run. You know where you get those older guys that get that one last run and it comes out of nowhere. I think this is the start of that. Not saying he wins a title, but maybe he gets a title fight and then loses, and then that's the last you see of him, basically.
I don't know. I'm always going for Patty the Baddie.
I don't even like Patty, so I really don't.
Volkanovski,
I like Volk.
I like.
I'm just worried because it's very hard to come back from what he get. I mean, once you get knocked out the way he got knocked out, you see that it just goes downhill. Tony Ferguson, Chuck Liddell. I'm pulling for Volk, but I'm not sure he's gonna last 5 rounds with Diego Lopez or Lopes, whatever his name is.
He should. Should do all right.
And who else is? Oh, I personally love Bryce Mitchell, so yeah, I would definitely take that. I love Bryce Mitchell. He's funny as hell. He is hella funny.
It's just the guy throwing around all the fucking weird ass theories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was on
I don't know.
he was on The Ultimate Fighter.
Who's he fighting?
He's fighting Gene Sylvia. Yeah, I was gonna after that knockout, dude. Volk is just I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, he was TKO'd by Topuria in round 2. He was knocked out. He had a decision with Islam. He had a TKO of Yair Rodriguez in 2023. Then he was KO'd by Islam in the first round. His next fight, he was knocked out in round 2. His last 2 fights, 23 and 24. He's only fought once in 24. His last 2 fights, he was knocked the fuck out.
Who?
Volk. He fought Topuria in 2024, knocked out in the second round. And we all remember when he was knocked out by Islam in the first round. Yeah, I don't think Volk can take that. I don't think Volk can take that shot. And he's 36. Damn, he's only 5'6".
I was just about to say the same thing. He's only he's only an inch taller than me. What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. Like he's so like, damn.
Hey, little guy.
He weighs.
Huh.
Yeah, these guys, these small guys, they're little.
But
So yeah, I don't really care about the rest of the fights. Anything else? What do you think about the Shador Sanders dropping?
I seen something about it, but I didn't look at it too much. I have what's the reason that they're putting?
Nobody really knows. It could just be there's certain people saying that he's gonna go that there could be 4 quarterbacks taken. And there's other people saying that
Oh, did you see who may miss the 2025 season?
who?
Oh, I don't have it up no more.
Derek Carr?
Take a wild guess.
Derek Carr?
Yeah.
Why?
He's got a throwing shoulder injury. That the surgery is an option.
So that's why people are saying the Saints would be a perfect fit for him.
Yeah. That's why they're saying the number 9 pick is being looked at as the number 1 pick
Why?
because now the Saints don't have their quarterback.
So this website said Gronk AI predicts the entire first round.
Oh, really?
Oh,
What they
so
predict?
they predicted Tennessee Titans draft Cam Ward with the number overall pick.
You know,
They
I could see the Titans taking Abdul Carter.
look,
See
and
that?
they even have like some reasons. Gronk noticed the Titans quarterback need, saying Will Levis has been inconsistent before electing Ward as a top pick. They drafted Travis Hunter for the Cleveland Browns. New York Giants drafted Shedeur Sanders. Jalen Milroe went to the Raiders.
Not at 6.
At 6, that's what they have.
Grok is fucking retarded.
They
There ain't
said
no way in no real world situation does Jalen Milroe go number 6.
Gronk says the Raiders will let Milroe develop behind Geno Smith.
You don't take Jalen Milroe at number 6 to let him develop behind fucking Geno Smith.
They have the Saints taking Jackson Dart.
Oh, Grok is fucking on. He went to the fucking weed store with you. Y'all got some good shit, didn't you?
They have Ashton Genty going down to the Cowboys.
So they had
I'm trying to see
the
if there's any.
Bears. So they had the Raiders and the Bears passing on Ashton Genty.
Yeah.
The Grok is fucking high.
Fucking Abdul Carter went to the Falcons at 15.
There is no sober person that is going to believe this list.
Oh, that was kind of funny. It started off pretty good. So that was the Gronk was a little fucking weird. Jaron Ennis. I don't know where they had him. He's overhyped. No, Saints need to trade up. I don't think there's gonna be trades. Yeah, of course that list is trash. That was. I don't think there's gonna be any trades at all. I think there's gonna be very, very few trades because I'm not saying there's a lot of good prospects.
Like here's how bad Grok is. Hold on, let me find it.
Let me do chat GPT.
James Pierce Jr. taken ahead of Abdul Carter.
Yeah.
In what world is James Pierce Jr. a better edge than Abdul Carter?
None.
Oh yeah, here. Grok decided to avoid making a conventional pick with any wisdom here. Well, you don't say. Yeah. Looks like he didn't make any picks with any wisdom.
Wait. Okay, so they put I'm doing the. Okay, so I did chat GPT. Okay, here we go. They messed up with the first pick, but as of April 12th, 2025, teams are finalized. Here's a mock draft predicting the first round team based on needs and player performances. So they have the Tennessee Titans taking Either the Tennessee Titans are taking Travis Hunter, or the Jacksonville Jaguars have traded up and got the number 1 overall pick. But they have the Tennessee Titans taking Travis Hunter, the Cleveland Browns taking Cam Ward. They have the New York Giants taking Shedeur Sanders. They have the New England Patriots taking Adul Carter. They have Will Johnson taking Jacksonville Jaguars. Somehow Shedeur Sanders got cloned, and he's going to take it number 6 by the Raiders as well. Okay, so he got took by the Giants and the Raiders. Ashton Gentry 11. Hold on. Ashton Gentry went to the San Francisco 49ers at 11. And he also goes to the Pittsburgh Steelers at 21.
So here, my ChatGPT. Do you pay for ChatGPT?
No.
Okay. So wait, hold on. Where
It 100% says searching the web, searching the web, searching the web.
so it has the Titans taking Cam Ward. Oh.
Oh, this one actually got good. Oh! I don't know where ChatGPT pulled this from, but when I asked it better, I said, hey, make a first round draft pick prediction for each pick. And it goes, here's the updated 2025 NFL mark projection first round based on team needs, player valuation, and recent draft trends. Are you ready? Tennessee Titans take Travis Hunter. Cleveland Browns take Adul Carter. New York Giants take Shedeur Sanders. Patriots, Will Campbell. Jacksonville Jaguars, Mason Graham. Las Vegas Raiders, Cam Ward.
No, Cam Ward's going 1.
Listen to me. I'm saying what ChatGPT said.
The Raiders are either going Will Johnson or Ashton Gentry.
The Raiders will. That just depends on how the draft plays out.
I'm telling you.
If they have Cam or Shedeur sitting there, they're going to pick one of them.
I don't.
Or they're probably trading back.
Cam Ward. Who's the coach of the Titans?
Who the fuck knows?
Is it Mike McDonald?
I don't fucking know. Brian Callahan?
Oh.
Brian Callahan. He was the offensive coordinator for the Cincinnati Bengals from 2019 to 2023. It's the fucking Titans, though, dude. Like, let's not act like these fucking GMs be knowing what the fuck they be talking about a lot. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes these GMs just be making dumb, boneheaded ass plays, a la the Dallas Cowboys.
This one looks more like it. No, it doesn't, because it's got Cam Ward going to Titans, Abdul Carter to the Browns, Shedeur Sanders to the Giants, Patriots taking Travis Hunter, the Jaguars taking Mason Graham, the Raiders taking Ashton Gentry, the Saints taking Jackson Dart, because the Saints need a quarterback now.
Yeah. Yep.
And the Bears taking Will Campbell. I love the Bears fucking up the draft. I think it's fucking amazing. taking a fucking offensive tackle.
I think yeah, I know. I think there's going to be a couple teams that are going to fuck up the draft. And when I say fuck it up, they can throw a major wrench. Like I said, if you have a team that decides they don't want a quarterback and Shador their slip to a certain team, to a certain area, and that team is not comfortable with it, here comes a trade market. So like at 6, if at 6, Shador's there and you guys don't want him, boy, the trades are going to come piling in. Y'all going to immediately, and you know what I'm saying? Because it's not going to take for a lot to get to 6, but you'll still get more.
I don't mind
and then that
trading
fucks
back.
up the draft. You see what I'm saying? Because who jumps up and gets it?
Give me the haul.
Well, you won't get the haul.
We have so many. It depends where they're trading from. If it's the Saints at 9, you're not really going to get a haul, but the Saints do need a quarterback.
Okay. I'm doing a mock draft simulator. All 7 rounds.
What are you doing all 7 rounds? What?
Yeah. Only reason I'm doing it this way is so I can check out some of the trades. So I can see some of the trades. Okay. So we have there's some trades in here. I should have made no trades. Yeah, I could see a couple teams. So like let's say what's 2 first round picks? Okay. So we have who do the Colts have at quarterback? Anthony Richardson and who else? Who they just get?
I don't know. Let's see what they do here.
Yeah, so like the Saints. Saints give you 9 for a first round pick next year. 9, number 3 overall, number 34. You know what I'm saying? The Pittsburgh Steelers give you 21, a first round pick next year, a second round pick next year, and a third. I've been watching Draft Day. Oh yeah, Daniel Jones. That's who was there. That's who they signed. That's right. All right. Anything else you want to talk about?
No, I think I'm good.
All right. Well, I hope everybody has a fabulous weekend. I need to go smoke, get some more coffee. I'm take a nap. I'm tired. So get out. Jeremy, whenever you're ready, you can take us out.
Put me in, coach.